she's asleep.
Every once in a while, I get to play a game that appeals to the human fantasy. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean the male fantasy. The game will grab your hand and pull you in a world that revolves around you. You are the merc who will take down the evil corporation. You are your city's last line of defense. You are the man who is leading a revolution. Or even more simply, you are the one she will always wait for. The one who will protect the little kid from evil, and the man who will help his friend live a life of peace with his family, even if he himself couldn't. No matter the fate, what's clear is that you are the center of a game's story. You are the one who goes out there against the bad guys. You are not afraid of them. They can be coming at you 100 to 1, but that's not even gonna make you break a sweat. And if they think they have you in their claws, you make a quick getaway at the last second. The situation is under control, the day is saved, and the villain has failed once again. But Dispatch isn't an ordinary game. Except it's a little bit more like this. Yeah, a little more down to earth because Robert, or you, the player, are just a guy. He lives alone in an apartment block, hits the gym as an outlet, and chugs a few drinks to cope with life. So Robert is your average Joe, like you or me, but with a twist. A multi-ton twist. The video I'm about to take you on will show you why I think Dispatch is one of the most relatable games I have ever played. For years now, the superhero Mecha Man has protected the people of Torrance from the criminals and kept the city in peace. What started by Robert's grandfather, who invented the Astropulse, a rare power source to run the mecha suit, was passed down to his father, who everyone remembers as the Great Mecha Man. I say remember because he crossed someone he shouldn't have.
I believe him, boss. If he had something to say, he would have said it by now.
I thought you wanted revenge. This was your father's gun. Kept it in his locker, fully loaded. 6 shots. He couldn't have predicted I'd use it to kill him.
Shroud, a former partner of Robert's father, has taken his life to get his hands on the Astropulse. And Robert has dedicated his life to avenging his father.
Gross.
Robert has been walking in his father's shoes for as long as he can remember. He spent most of his life either fighting in the Mecha Man suit or fixing it. He pretty much burned through his inheritance to live the legacy of his family, being the hero that everyone needs him to be.
I'm Mecha Man.
No f***ing way. Can't be.
Could be? That's like a real superhero.
It is you. You little shit.
And of course, facing its life-threatening consequences. Robert is very dependent on being Mecha Man because that's all he ever was in his life. But it seems like tonight he might be able to finish what his father had started. Robert as a protagonist leaves a lot to the player to take in. You've been living a life you didn't really ask for. You're doing it because the city needs a Mecha Man. If you don't, who else will? Being Mecha Man was passed down to Robert, and he has done everything he could to live up to the name, even if he ends up alone and miserable at the end. All to stop a guy who was his father's nemesis, a man who doesn't even care for Robert. Shroud knows Robert can stop him, and sadly, he's right.
So, what do you got left on them shields? I said 40%, but Boss Man says you're down to 28, and he is not wrong about these things.
You find yourself failing. You couldn't stop the bad guys, and even worse, you couldn't complete the mission you dedicated so much of your life to when you had the chance. It was really interesting to me to see that this time it's the player who is beaten and has to escape, because I remember it usually being the other way around. You expect this to be a setback, just some minor upgrades with a better plan, and you'll be back in the game in no time.
Pulse status stable. Foreign device detected.
You've been outsmarted by the villain. Because of your boldness, Mecha Man doesn't exist anymore, and you are left to watch the world move on without Mecha Man. As if he never even existed. You try to stop the world, to make it see what you fought so much for mattered. But it doesn't listen. Just when you think you don't have much to go on for, a new door opens, a new opportunity and purpose in your life. And we only start to figure out who we are when we are no longer carrying responsibilities we never chose.
They were all Skittles colors. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, well, you know what? They can taste the rainbow in jail.
Robert shares a drink with Blonde Blazer, a real hero. Like he used to be. He gets to see someone else deal with the same pressure Mecha Man did every single day.
I can't tell which one of us had the rough day.
And how hard it is for her to cope with it. You get a reality check about just what you were going through to keep Mecha Man going. To Robert's surprise, even she looks up to him. She wonders how Robert was willing to sacrifice so much just to bear the responsibility of his family's legacy, all by himself. Because Mecha Man always worked alone, but maybe Robert won't have to.
It's cool. I was just admiring the art on this dumpster. Can't tell why anyone would put those words together. Why are you holding drinks?
Nightcap?
You're in trouble.
Actually, according to the bartender, that's exactly what you are.
She makes you an offer, one that you should consider. Join the Superhero Dispatch Network alongside other ex-superheroes. Share your experience with newcomers and dispatch them to people who need them. In exchange, SDN will rebuild the Mecha Man suit for you. You're hesitant. This isn't your usual work, but isn't this what Mecha Man or you used to do anyway? To help people who need you? The strange part is, she's asking for your help. She wants the man in front of her to help her. Not Mecha Man, just Robert. So you give it a try nevertheless.
Greetings and welcome to this training simulation. We may be superheroes, but we're nothing without SDN's real hero, the Dispatcher. So, Dispatcher, where do we start?
The job is simple. You can be productive by just sending a few heroes to a few locations. To make it easier, you are working with some of the best heroes the city has to offer. And the cherry on top? They appreciate you. They make you feel like you matter and that they couldn't do it without you. For the first time, you feel useful without wearing the suit.
Well, looks like I'm great at this, so that's gonna be bad for your negotiating position. Expect a lengthy...
Even without Mecha Man, maybe things are gonna be alright for Robert. Maybe being yourself and doing yourself can work out just fine.
Hey team, this is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real name.
Or maybe you spoke too soon. You won't be working with the best heroes SDN has to offer. You are in charge of the Z Team, a group of villain rejects that are recruited to become heroes, to help people and redeem themselves.
Wait, so, the Z Team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure.
Regardless, you still try to make the best of your new life. How bad can things really be? Just when you think that there is a life for you without Mecha Man, everything starts to shatter around you. The team has no synergy, and they don't really care for your help. They don't listen to you, they don't value you, and you are left to face the reality that maybe you are only valuable as long as you wear the suit. You ask yourself, am I worth anything without my father's title?
You'll need some help. You're not supposed to lift without a spot. Idiot. So weak. So weak.
Maybe this isn't for you, and you just need to put up with it for some time until your suit is ready again.
Protopulse test 7. Failure.
No worries. We'll get there.
Looks like it's gonna take a while, and you have to adapt to your new life, even if you don't like it.
So we getting this party started?
The Z Team is clearly a train wreck that needs Robert, and Robert alone, to fix it. So, you put in 110%. You teach the team to work together, to think before they act, to not let their personal struggles get in the way of their responsibilities, and to learn living their new lives as a hero.
Thank you.
No need. You're a legend.
At the same time, you get to learn all there is to the team. How capable are they? What situations are they most suited for? And who do they synergize with the best? You give this job all you've got, even if it pushes you to make some tough decisions. That won't make everyone happy. It's the end of the shift and you can't wait to clock out. You're closer to getting back in the suit and throwing away Robert to be Mecha Man again. But then...
Good week, everybody. See you all on Monday. I mean, the sardines of Villain Bar, not sure I'd fit in.
Just go dress like that. Everyone will just think you're a pervert.
Yeah, all right.
The Z-Team welcomes you in their own world.
2 fancy whiskeys, please.
Make it 3.
4.
Make it 5.
5 fancy whiskeys? No, 9 whiskeys.
Good lad. We should have invited him earlier.
You get to share a moment with the people you've been helping for the last couple of days. You get to see them outside their work persona. And you ask yourself, how different really is Robert from the Z-Team? Aren't they also trying their best to adapt to living a new life away from who they used to be? A life where they chose their responsibilities rather than dealing with the hand life has handed to them? You get to see firsthand just how much of an impact you've had on them. Not Mecha Man, you, Robert. You did this by yourself, and the Z-Team appreciates you. As much as you help them, they return the favor. They will fight for you, lift you up when you need a hand, and more importantly, they value you without ever knowing you were Mecha Man. For the first time in Robert's life, he has achieved something that Mecha Man never did: having a family. But being in a family comes with a whole new load of responsibilities. From the start, Invisigal always had trouble adapting to her new life. She may have joined the Z-Team willingly, but it never felt right to her. She tries, but...
Oh, Invisigal, you there? Come in, Invisigal!
This guy's heavy.
It doesn't work out, and every time she fails, she doubts if she's ever meant to be anything more than just a villain.
You don't get it. Some people are born to be heroes. I'm not one of them.
And Robert can't help but see a part of himself in her.
Feel bad. Good. You.
A more impatient part of himself. What you see is a girl who chose to live this life. Everyone knew her as a villain, but she didn't want to do what was expected of her. She wanted to make her own choices. And just like you, she was kicked down. Only difference is, unlike you, she doesn't seem to want to get up. She's tired, scared of getting hurt again. Invisigal's story hit a bit of a personal spot for me. I used to know someone who struggled to move on. I couldn't help her, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't have tried. Maybe she just needs a little... extra love. You get to see that she tries as much as she can to be a hero. She learns to synergize with her peers, strategize her attacks, and put others before herself. But just as she starts to stand on her 2 legs...
You are no fucking hero.
Whoa, hey!
She named you Invisigal, you named yourself Invisible, and you had it right.
Chase, you're drunk. You need to stop talking.
The world hurts her again. It doesn't accept her and pushes her to make decisions that will hurt others, and decisions that she will regret.
No, please. Please, Chase. Please.
We want her out.
We basically took a board vote.
That's why we're in the boardroom.
You see someone who might be in the same boat as you, but she has been dealt a much worse hand than you ever were. You don't want to give up on her because the world didn't give up on you when you hit rock bottom. But you are not sure how many more chances you can give her. You're confused and lost because for the first time you're facing a problem, the solution of which was never taught to you. You're not Mecha Man anymore. You don't get to live the same persona as your father. You don't get to tackle your problems the way he did. You are now Robert, and you will have to face problems that you have to figure out. It's only a shame that you've already run out of time. The city is in chaos, and heroes can't get a grip on the situation. Shroud has returned to claim what he believes belongs to him, the Astropulse. You dispatch the Z-Team the best you can. You call in any help that is available, but deep down, you know this won't stop him. You know him better than anyone. You've studied him your entire life, and you are the only one who knows what is coming. There is only one man who might have a chance against him, and that is Mecha Man.
You trying yet? Or is this just the warm-up round?
You can't stop him. He knows your every move. It's the beginning all over again. And Mecha Man is getting outsmarted by Shroud once more.
You were late. My calculations had you showing up 30 seconds ago.
Sorry to disappoint.
The only difference is that Mecha Man had to face him alone, but Robert inside the suit isn't alone.
What the f***?
For a brief few minutes, you get to see everything you managed to accomplish, the team you have built, the hope you've given these broken souls, and how much they have changed because of you, all without even wearing the suit.
Laser always did have a soft spot for helpless losers.
Off.
Why is everyone so tense? Don't worry. I'm not gonna drop him.
You couldn't see this coming, and you don't know how to deal with it.
There he is. So predictable. I knew this little sloppy guy is your weakness. I knew you'd have feelings for Blazer, who I prefer as a blonde, but to each their own. I knew you'd take, what is it you call her? Invisigal. That you'd take Invisigal under your wing, teach her the ways, extra credit. That's why we planted her here. Yeah, she works for us too. She gets 2 paychecks for the same job. Look at her. Oh, she's embarrassed.
The girl you saw a part of yourself in is standing against you. You're at a loss and can't help but to ask yourself, did you fail because you didn't try hard enough for her, or because you tried too hard?
I really do appreciate you defending me, but you shouldn't. Listen to your team. They don't want me here. They're right. I don't deserve anyone's forgiveness, anyone's help, anyone's love. Nothing I do will ever make up for what I've already done to you. My asthma was getting worse, and they had an augment that could increase my lung capacity.
Well, I forgive you.
All I wanted from this was for people to look at me the same way that you look at Blazer. Even if it was just once, you know? Instead, they've always seen me how you see me right now.
In what way is that?
Like I'm incapable of good.
Just in time. Be a dear and help me. What? I see. What the?
What's the matter, Shroud? Didn't see that coming.
The choice wasn't yours to make, and in front of you stands the girl who had her own redemption arc and overcame her own struggles. Maybe not exactly like you did, but despite everything life threw at her, she didn't quit. Things didn't go the way you wanted them to, but at the end, one thing is clear to you. Robert did make a difference. Dispatch, to me, is what happens when the trait that defined you is taken away, and you have to figure out who you are without it. It's the story of a man who lost everything he believed made him valuable, only to realize he needed to hit rock bottom to find his true self. You don't have to be a man to relate to him, but as a man, I think Robert resembles a part of myself. A part that wants to make everyone proud of him, that wants to help people the best he can, that doesn't want to give up on his friends when they need him, but at the same time, to just fit right in life. He wants to be whom others see him as, but he doesn't want to lose himself either. And if there's one thing I learned from Dispatch, it's that my responsibilities shouldn't get in the way of who I believe I need to be in life. Because as much as I can help others by fulfilling them, I can do far more when I'm not losing myself in the process.
I'm Robert.